Good morning. My name is Chanel, Vehicle Title Expert and owner at Wisdom and Authority Title Solutions, a title and tag agency in Chesapeake, Virginia. Today I'm going to conclude my series, DMV Rejection, and today I'm going to talk about vehicle-related stops. Vehicle-related stops. Many of you may know what a stop is, but if not, very briefly, a stop is a block on your record from a third party agency, a partner with the DMV or DMV itself, when you do not comply with a particular transaction in time or at all. And DMV, a third party, or one of their partners will put a stop on your record to prevent you from getting, in this case, your vehicle registration taken care of. Some examples of vehicle-related stops could be unpaid personal property tax, unpaid parking tickets, having an SR22 on your record, having an emissions inspection failure on your record, an administrative stop as well, just to name a few. Regarding these matters, it is very important that you look at your state in question because not all of these examples pertain to your state. Some states do not enforce any type of unpaid compliance matters pertaining to your registration transactions. So again, this may apply to your state, it may not. I do want to cover what happens with these stops in question. And if you're in the state of Virginia, I will cover the good news for Virginians if you face these type of stops or find yourself in these type of situations. So regarding personal property tax stops, if you do not pay your personal property taxes within a certain amount of time, of course, a stop will come on your record. Now, keep in mind with this example, if you have one vehicle that you did not pay taxes on, this can affect all of your vehicles. Even if you sold a vehicle years ago, you may have forgotten about it. That vehicle in question will still be on your record itself, so that stop will not go away. If you find there's an error with that, you need to reach out to the DMV or your Commissioner of Revenue. They can take care of it, but it will not just go away because it's old. Another example would be unpaid tolls. So same thing, if you don't pay within a certain amount of time, that stop will be in place. Even if you don't have the vehicle, it still will be in effect. Okay, so if you see yourself with a discrepancy or you received a bill that you're not aware of, be sure to reach out to your toll agency or the DMV in question regarding that matter. Unpaid parking tickets, just like unpaid personal property and unpaid tolls, same thing does not go away. You will need to reach out to your parking agency if there is a discrepancy. So even if you have sold these vehicles in these examples, be very sure to reach out as soon as you get notified. Make sure you can keep records if possible that you sold the vehicles or you paid the tickets, the fines, or the taxes in question, and maybe the stops are still present. A lot of times the agencies will work with you, but keeping good records will help you to get the matter resolved as quickly as possible. When it comes to emission stops, a lot of times this is pertaining to states that have very high populations in condensed areas or counties. So if you have your vehicle and it needs to be inspected and you have to get an emissions inspection, make sure you get that taken care of right away. Lastly, administrative stops is usually a mixture of different types of stops that you may face. It could be return checks with the DMV. It could be liquidated damages, to name a few. It could be an issue on your title record. Let's say you were supposed to have had a lien on your record, but the lien was not recorded in error. So you may have received a title. So DMV will send you a notice advising you to return that title within a certain amount of time. So if you do not, then they will put an administrative stop on your record. So an administrative stop, again, is very general. It can be for a variety of reasons. So moving forward, if you are in the state of Virginia and you find yourself involved with unpaid personal property taxes, and that's our 22 stop, or an emissions inspection stop, there is good news for you because you do have the opportunity to have a limited registration time while you work to clear your stops out. So for unpaid personal property taxes, you have 3 months of grace period reg time to comply. So your reg time will be for 3 months. That will give you time, hopefully, to work out your unpaid personal property tax matter. When it comes to SR 22s or an insurance violation, you have 2 months of reg time to comply, again, to work out your insurance matter. If you are in Northern Virginia, such as Loudoun County, Arlington, Sterling, Fairfax, etc., that part of Virginia, they require an emissions inspection. So with that type of scenario, you have a registration time for 1 month. 1 month. Now, in the event you have been given a grace period based on your circumstances in these areas, you would not be able to get an extension. DMV in Virginia only gives those grace periods as a courtesy only. So make sure you try to comply within the time frame that they have given you. So this concludes my segment entitled Vehicle Related Stops in the series DMV Rejection. Please be sure to check me out on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays with more updates pertaining to vehicle title and registration related matters. Click, share, and subscribe. Thank you for tuning in. I look forward to seeing you next time.